Welcome. Hey, Jagoffs here back again with another review. This time we're looking at the card game Hanabi. I'm Ron Prysak.
Sam Green here.
Alright, this is a cool little card game. Definitely not your normal. It has an interesting mechanic.
It's the reverse of what your most of your typical card games are. No, it's the reverse of all your card games.
Yeah.
Yes, literally.
It's true. Yeah. So, all right. Well, we'll take a look at how it works, and we'll let you know what we think. Okay, so here we're showing the cards in Hanabi. The base game uses 5 colors: white, blue, red, yellow, green. There's a 6th wild color that you can add to make the hard game even harder. Hanabi refers to the Japanese word for fireworks, which is essentially what you're doing. You're creating a fireworks display. Every one of the players will have 5 cards in their hand, and their hand is facing away from them. So the information is for all the other players. You know what everyone else has, and you do not know what you have. So you have these chips that are allowed to be spent to give information on your turn to another player. You can tell them a color that they have in their hand, or the number that they have in their hand. So if they have 2 or 3 or however many red cards, you would point to each one of their red cards and say, these cards are red, or however. If you want to give them a number, you must give them all of that number in their hand. So if they have 2 3s, you have to say this and this are 2. Okay? So they can't, in one fell swoop, they can't know both pieces of information. But on consecutive turns, it's possible that coordinating, because the players know what someone has, one person can say, these are your 1s, and another person can say, these are your white cards, and then if those coordinate, they'll know they have a white 1. And you're allowed to rearrange your hand any way you want so as to give yourself a hint to kind of remember what information has been given to you. Now, to get these chips back, because there's obviously not enough here to spend to let everybody know what they have in their hand. So in order to get these chips back to give out more information, cards have to be played, and they need to be played in order from 1 to 5. So if somebody knows that they have a 1, especially very early on, they can just play it and get a chip back. Okay, as you start going, you don't want to be playing if the white 1 or yellow 1 or whatever is down, you don't want to play it again. Otherwise, you start getting the fuse tokens here, which after 4, your fireworks go off prematurely, and then you're done. So the play will continue like that, and then you also will get fuse tokens for playing out of order. So if the 1 and 2 of blue are down, and somebody plays the blue 4 without the 3 being down, then a fuse token is added. So that's the idea you're trying to do, is get the 5 colors down in order, 1 to 5. Another complication is that there are less cards as you go higher. So there's only 1 5 of each color, whereas I believe there are 3 1s, and so on. And so they get rarer as you get higher in number. So somebody with a 5 early on, if they know that, they're going to have to wait and wait and wait and remember that they have this 5, and then somehow, hopefully, remember what color they have the 5 in. But that's it. Once you have it down, and potentially your fireworks have gone off, you rate how good your display was, and that's based on how many colors you got down, and how high a number you got into each color. And that's it. Okay, so Hanabi. Mr. Green, what'd you think of this one?
Hanabi is the opposite of any card game you've ever played. Because one, you're holding your cards backwards, which I will say it does take a little getting used to for a poker player like me. I like my Texas Hold'em, and you're constantly, you want your cards facing you. But other than that, it's a pretty cool game because of that.
Yeah, it is definitely. You are sitting there just sort of fidgeting like,
I can't see my cards.
Want to know what? Yeah.
So if you have any kind of phrenia or something like that, or something that you might, potentially be in a jacket, it might bother you. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, otherwise the game is great. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
OCD.
Yeah.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
No.
Poor memory. I mean, if you've taken any blows to the head.
Yeah.
So NFL players probably can't play this, or at least they won't in 20 years.
Yes. Because you do have to have a little bit of recall there on where someone told you your card is. If you can't recall it, hey, that's why you have a little quality bourbon and you just relax and you try to remember things.
Yeah, and this will have to come up on 4 Jagoffs here at some point.
Yes, this will definitely be a 4 Jagoffs game there. So, but yeah, I like it. Go out. I think it did win Game of the Year at some point. I think
it was at least nominated.
It was at least nominated or something.
I do remember that.
Go get it. It's a small game. Go check this one out. Find your local game store. We have one here called Games Unlimited. We tend to frequent, buy some stuff there. Don't buy everything online. Go to a little game store and get some stuff.
Yeah, give them love too. Yeah.
So.
All right, Hanabi. I like it.
Yeah, later. Merry Christmas.
There.